Alright, so we pick up where we left off, and that's with the Monday, July 24th day stream. Phil finished with $105 total, with 83 coming from Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest, which means that in 5 hours of streaming, everyone else was responsible for 22 bucks. So it's just more of the same old story. This brings us to the Monday night stream, and the Führer finishes with $26, with 20 coming from, you guessed it, Dick Trekker, which means everyone else contributed $6 measly dollars. That takes us to the Tuesday, July 25th day stream, and Mr. Ket Burnell finishes with $51, with 20 coming from Planet Regard and $31 from everyone else, which includes $10 from an overnight tip. I don't know why Phil even adds these. It's like he's trying to be transparent, but he lies about damn near everything else. So what's the point? I've never seen anything like this. To go to the lengths that he does to lie about stuff, but then include shit like overnight tips, just to make sure that you know he's being honest. I just don't get it. We then shoot over to the Tuesday night stream, and Phil makes $46 in tips, with 35 coming from Dick Trekker and Haseo, two of the dregs of society, and $11 coming from the rest of Phil's huge, positive fan base, also known as the dregs of society. And when you add up the two streams that day, he didn't even clear 100 bucks. Phil, I'm pretty sure you could get a part-time job at Jack in the Box and earn just as much money. We then go to the Wednesday daytime stream, and things start to pick up a little bit. Phil makes $100 total, with 89 coming from 3 people, and $11 coming from everyone else. We get 2 Phil Burnell specials on that day. First, he uses the 1 Minute Man daily tithe to immediately beg for more support. But the disgusting pig needs to stretch his legs and make a bunch of noises. And, well, no muting the mic for you. You get to listen to all of it.
Your basic combo that you need, like drop, drop, drop. It's like, right? Very frustrating. Alright, I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. Thank you, 1 Minute Man. It also doesn't help that my throat's all fucked up today because of my allergies. It just compounds the frustration, you know? Because I want to talk, and I can't even fucking talk because my throat's full of gunk. It's disgusting. Ugh. Yuck. Well, we still got 2 hours to go. I hope that I can do better. I really do. Because right now, this sucks. Like, I'm not doing any progress, and I feel pretty pissy about it, if you can't tell. I'm pretty upset. I want to do better progress than this. I got to get into the groove again. Got to get my moves coming out again. Let me stretch my legs. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my God. Thank you, Savage2Day, for the membership. He says, stay strong. I'm doing my best. Guys, thanks for those who are supporting the stream today. Remember, likes, super chats, memberships, and tips, all greatly appreciated. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Thank you to those who are supporting the stream so far. Still 2 hours to go. Me trying to level up with Blanca. Like I said, I hope I turn it around here.
You're a terrible person, Phil. What possesses you to not mute the mic? Is that extra click of the mouse just too much work for you? I mean, what other streamer does this? Oh, my throat's so disgusting today. Here you go, listen to this, guys. I wonder why you're always begging and crying for support, Phil. And as if to teach him a lesson, the Pay Pigs shut their Velcro wallets on Wednesday night, and DSP makes $21 in tips. This was GTA 5, by the way. A game that he's been saying he can't wait to go back and play. Well, tough shit, buddy. He was off on Thursday, so we skip ahead to Friday, and Phil pulls in a measly $31, with 20 coming from 1 Minute Jeff, and $11 coming from everyone else. And again, this was a 5-hour daytime stream. So of course he runs back to Street Fighter on Friday night, and he makes 60 bucks with 30 minutes of overtime. And how does he make the 60 bucks? With 47 of it coming from Dick Trekker and Jax Raxor. Where have I heard those names before? So this brings us to the Saturday, July 29th stream, and this was a big day for Phil, as it was his Machinima special reaction stream, which means he was only streaming one time this day, and we have plenty of clips to break down from it. But let's do the numbers first. In almost 10 hours of streaming for a special event that he's been hyping for months, Phil made $173 in tips, which would be good for a normal person, but not for someone who already expects $200 a day for their regular garbage gameplay. Phil made $126 from Dan the Regard, as well as 1 Minute Scam, and I started to notice something about Dan here, but we'll cover that a little bit more when we talk about Sunday's stream. This means that he made $47 from the rest of his huge fan base, and the event was doing so poorly that he reverted back to a good old-fashioned beg tweet.
I totally got ripped off on this one. All right? I 100% got ripped off from what they just gave me versus what I paid. I'm looking at it, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This is it? Like, wow. Anyway, should I tweet out, oh, excuse me. Should I post on the X app, because you can't tweet anymore. Should I post on the X app and post up that we're about to do the food so people know? Because there might be people who didn't care and want to just see me eat the food. I don't know. What do you think? Or should we just continue? If we don't post, I don't really care. But what do you think? Do you think there would be a benefit to doing it? Yes, post it up. See if more people come. All right. Let me do that before we start. We are about to eat a meal together live on stream. What is it? Well, it looks to be very disappointing compared to previous meals we've had together, or meals we've done. So join me now before it's gone. There we go. Here we are. All right. So are you ready? Are we ready to start? And by the way, guys, again, if you do contribute when I'm eating, I will shout it out when I get a chance. Obviously I'm eating, my mouth is full, I gotta wait a few minutes before I can update, but I will shout it out, and it would be greatly appreciated today, right now. Yeah, support slow. 50 bucks in tips, 11 bucks in super chats, and 1 member. And this is my only stream of the day, so it would be great to get some more. Thank you. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Don't forget, guys, support has been very slow. So it would be really great if you generic pay pigs wanted to step it up. Hint, hint. I like how he asked the chat if they think he should put out a tweet, just to let people know. It's not like he's been hyping this up for months and been tagging this everywhere on all of his stupid fucking social media. But he has to make it seem like it's the chat's idea. They're twisting his arm to essentially do a beg tweet. And if you go back and watch it, he waits for one person to say yes, and then he goes, oh yeah, alright, I guess we'll do it then. He's such a scumbag. Oh, but what am I talking about? It was the chat's idea to tweet. And as if he couldn't go any lower, he pulls this bullshit out.
Darth Fix, can I do $200 for a shot of whiskey? Really? You're serious? If that's the case, I'll get it, but not $200. Shots of whiskey are not $200. That's too much. I would, it's always been a staple. It's $100. I would not take $200 for a shot. That's too expensive. No way. That's not fair. I would do 2. But that's up to you, and only if you're serious, Darth Fit. Are you serious? Or are you just joking? If you're just joking, to tell me. No, $100 for a shot is a lot, but you have to understand that I have to not get drunk. I have to do my event. If I get drunk, then I can't do the event. So I could be tipsy, a little buzzed, but I can't be drunk. You understand? Okay. All right. I'm going to throw this out. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'll bring it up just for the sake of it and see if you guys want to do it, and then we're going to start. Okay? So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back in a moment. I haven't monetized you guys at all the whole stream. I haven't even run a single ad, and I'm still not going to. All right? So let me just mute the mic, and I'll be right back.
This guy makes me sick. I haven't monetized you guys at all, so don't go anywhere. A person that literally pesters people if they don't give him enough quote-unquote support. He just put out a fucking beg tweet and made it seem like it was their idea. But he hasn't monetized them at all. And of course, monetizing them doesn't include, oh, you're going to give me $200 if I take a shot. And then he has the nerve to sit there and say, oh no, $200 is too much. I'd never charge you that. What about the time you were hounding that fucking guy to give you $200 for the push-ups? Do you remember that? So 25 push-ups is worth $200, but you'd never charge someone $200 to see you take a watered-down shot. Again, it goes back to someone being so scummy and dishonest, and yet trying to be transparent at the same time. Oh, and it just gets even worse.
There you go. So, that's why I had a separate channel, all right? Now, I see people saying incredibly stupid things in the chat. I'm just going to ignore it because you guys are dumb. I mean, seriously, some of the dumbest thing I've ever said. You should be blurring out names. These people are public. They were employees of the company. Everyone knew it. It's on their resumes that they worked for the company. There's no problem with listing their names or showing these emails. There's nothing private here. This is just business discussions. This is not private info between people. This is not me showing their private stuff. Why would you think? Everyone knows they work for the companies. It's like I said, you go to LinkedIn, it's already there. So what the hell are you talking about? People are just being really stupid, you know? You're right, I should just ban them. What do you think? Should I just ban these idiots who are trying to derail my event? They're being dumb.
So, Phil, why is it a problem when people find your PayPig's LinkedIn and social media accounts? I mean, they put it online. You fucking idiot. What's the problem? Let me guess. Other people are mentally ill and sick in the head, and they have serious problems when they do it to you and your fans. But when you or your fans do it, and don't try to pretend like your fans don't do sleazy shit, Phil. But when y'all do it, it's okay. And anybody that says otherwise, oh, we should just ban them. I can't understand why you have the reputation that you do, Phil. It doesn't make any sense that no sponsors or companies want to come near you. Oh, what am I talking about? It's our fault and we did it to you. And we fucked things up as usual. And it just reminds me of when he said PW Dubs heinously set him up after he shared PW Dubs' driver's license in his mod Discord. Absolutely incredible. Oh, and don't worry, we're still not done yet.
So I guess we'll see how it goes. But if you guys could support the stream tonight, please do. Bring in mind, this is all I'm doing tonight. This is the only stream I have, and this stream's going to end around 8 p.m. So if you could do me a solid and support the stream in some way, even as simple as giving it a like, I'd appreciate it. But anything else, like a super chat, a membership, or tip, right now we're at $16 in super chats, 1 membership, and $66 in tips. So this stream is supposed to make up for 2 gameplay streams. As you can see, yeah, we're pretty slow right now. If we could get that pickup, I would greatly appreciate that, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to make a coffee. All right, I'll be right back. Right, the tip, there's no tip coming in. I just want to confirm, guys, because I think it was Darth Fig who said there's no tip coming in, correct? I'll just go get rid of this while I'm down there. Oh, by the way, Broly did a super chat and said, what's a chaperone? A chaperone is supposed to be like someone who watches you when you're doing something. Like, for example, when you're a kid and you're going on a field trip, you know, a parent or a teacher or guardian who watches you do stuff so you don't get into trouble. That's a chaperone. Oh, Darth Fig, you're sending it now? Oh, okay. If you're sending it now, then I'll hold up. All right, I'll go get the coffee. I'll be right back. I'm just going to mute the mic. I'll get the coffee. I'll be right back.
That music was so perfect. The sad clown, just trying to squeeze a couple of $100 out of these people, literally shaking the liquor bottle like if it was a treat in front of some dogs. Oh, come on, Pug. Come on, Pug. Good boy. Just get that $100. Just get that $100 out of your wallet. Little higher. Come on. Good boy. There you go. It's fucking sick, man. And it's so sick that, and I've been planning this for a little while. I just been waiting for the right moment. I remembered a few weeks ago that I'm banned from his DSP gaming channel, but I'm not banned from his DSP Reacts channel. And so I subbed with my regular account, my backup account, and a couple of socks that I didn't waste yet. They're on standby. And so I popped into his chat just to say hello. And I'll be honest with you, I was expecting some blowback and for some of his fans to not be happy about it. 100% warm welcome. It was nothing but big up, super crazy, good to see you, I'm glad you're here. Well, maybe it wasn't 100%, because my Führer wasn't very happy to see me. And I noticed that when I popped in, he kept looking down at the chat more and more. Almost as if like, what the fuck? But he didn't say anything. And I was in there for a good 5 to 10 minutes, just posting, saying whatever I wanted. But eventually he caught me, and he lined me up against the wall. And, well, you know what he did to me. But like the good Lord, I rose back up on the 3rd day, went back into his chat, and, well, let's see what I said. I tagged him because I didn't want there to be any confusion. And I said, I also have my backup account, which I need, by the way. Because, you know, you copyright struck me and then lied about it. Kinda weird, huh? And it took about 2 seconds for him to lean forward and ban me. Because old transparent Phil Burnell, he can't talk about that. And that's okay, Phil. Because in case you haven't noticed, I've been on fire lately. And I'm going to keep the pressure on you. I'm going to keep the pressure on your pay pigs. And whatever happens, happens. And judging by your numbers recently, all the pressure that we've been putting on you, it seems to be working. And don't worry, you'll see me in your chat again sometime soon. And now let's move on to the final day, the Sunday, July 30th day stream. Phil finished with $164, and the three-letter bitch is trying to get cute. He sees Pug getting all the attention lately, and he can't help himself. The problem is, he's so fucking stupid, it's easy to pick up on. A $25 tip came in from Pug with no message whatsoever, and Phil didn't even question it. Later on in the stream, a $39 tip came in from Lisa Lou with no message whatsoever, and Phil didn't even question it. And then finally, a $40 tip came in from Pug to hit the vest goal. And you guessed it, no message whatsoever, and Phil didn't even bat an eye. I wonder why that was. Now, I'm not going to waste any more time with this bitch. He's probably pissy because of those pictures that I shared recently. But fuck him, too bad. So that means of the $164, $154 came from the Three Stooges, which means that $10 came from everyone else. Way to spread all that positivity around, Phil. And that finally brings us to the Sunday night stream, and it was another outstanding night for support, as David finished with $35 in tips, with $20 coming from Dick Trekker, $10 from Jax Raxor, and $5 from everyone else. Gee, Phil, what happens when your number one fan doesn't show up? Where's that $164 at? And once again, he fails to clear $200 for the day. And just to put it into further perspective, he made $199 on the day in tips, and $184 came from 4 of the big 7, the same 4 people that are always there every day giving him money. I love it. Now let's add up some numbers. He streamed 6 days this week, and there were 11 streams total, which included one big React event that he's been hyping for months. He made $812 in tips, which averages out to $135 per day, well short of his $200 per day goal. And $74 per stream, which doesn't sound bad, but again, this was a shorter week with only 6 days, so the numbers were going to be higher on average. And then throw in the fact that his special event didn't do so well, and things aren't looking so good. Now, thanks to the homie JG, we're going to show you how bad this month really was. July 1st through the 30th, he made $3,734 in tips, which was $2,000 less than June 1st through the 30th. It was over $3,000 less than May 1st through the 30th, and it was still almost $1,000 less than April 1st through the 30th. So him begging for more YouTube support lately, it should tell you something, because normally he'd be panicking and crying for tips right now, but he can't do it, because he has to make sure that YouTube check stays the same no matter what, because that's what he uses to pay all the bills. And like I always say, for a normal person, he'd be doing fine right now. But he's not a normal person. He's some kind of half pig, half man hybrid. And to be honest with you, Phil, it's nice to see you have to go through this. And just consider it payback for all the times you've been feigning distress. Like the time you claimed you weren't getting your Twitch payment and you held a fundraiser for yourself. Then magically, you got the Twitch payment anyways. Still held your little fundraiser and then never spoke about it again. Now this shocks me.